You're staring at a deadline that's breathing down your neck. The render you've been working on for hours just crashed again. Your coffee's gone cold. Your external GPU rig is humming like a jet engine in the corner, but even that's struggling to keep up with the workload. You need a machine that doesn't just keep up, one that doesn't overheat, doesn't throttle, and doesn't ask for permission to perform. You need the 2021 Apple MacBook Pro in 14-inch space gray with the M1 Pro chip, 16 gigabytes RAM, and a 1 terabyte SSD. This isn't just a laptop. It's a silent revolution in a chassis. Let's be honest. Most laptops in this class are evolutionary, not revolutionary. They inch forward with incremental CPU bumps and slightly better screens. But Apple didn't just inch. They leapt. With the M1 Pro chip at its heart, this machine delivers a massive leap in CPU, GPU, and machine learning performance, all while sipping power like a fine espresso. Up to a 10-core CPU means tasks that once took minutes now take seconds. Up to a 32-core GPU means complex 3D renders, video editing, and even gaming runs smoother than ever. And that 16-core neural engine? It's like giving your MacBook a sixth sense for optimization, accelerating machine learning tasks up to 11 times faster. This is the kind of performance that doesn't just meet professional demands, it redefines them. But raw power is only half the battle. The first thing you notice when you lift the lid is the build quality. Apple's unibody aluminum design isn't just durable. The space gray finish isn't just a color choice. It's a statement. The keyboard, now with a refined scissor mechanism, feels like typing on a cloud. The Force Touch trackpad is still the gold standard, precise, responsive, and massive. The display? A stunning 14-inch Liquid Retina XDR with up to 120 Hz promotion. Colors pop. Blacks are inky. HDR content looks like it was filmed in your living room. And the port selection. Finally, Apple listened. You've got 3 Thunderbolt 4 ports, an HDMI port, an SDXC card slot, and a MagSafe 3 charging port. No more dongle hell. No more compromise. Just pure, unfiltered connectivity. Now, let's talk about what this machine does in the real world. Imagine you're editing a 4K video in Final Cut Pro. With the M1 Pro's 10-core CPU and 16-core GPU, rendering times drop dramatically. Complex timelines that used to take 10 minutes now finish in under 2. Multitasking? Effortless. You can have dozens of Chrome tabs open, a Logic Pro session running, and a Zoom call in the background, all without a single stutter. The 16 gigabytes of unified memory ensures everything stays fluid, even when you're pushing the limits. And the 1 terabyte SSD? It's not just fast, it's apps launch before you finish clicking. Files open before you blink. This is the kind of responsiveness that makes you forget you're even using a computer. But what about battery life? Apple claims up to 17 hours of real-world use. And in our testing, we believe it. We streamed 4K video, edited photos, browsed the web, and even ran a few light games, all on a single charge. That's not just impressive. You're no longer tethered to a power outlet. You can work on a plane, in a cafe, or on a mountaintop without worrying about your laptop dying. And when it does need juice, the MagSafe 3 charger snaps on magnetically and delivers up to 96 W of power. Fast, safe, and hassle-free. Of course, no machine is perfect. The 2021 MacBook Pro is no exception. The notch at the top of the display, while functional for the camera and sensors, is still a polarizing design choice. Some users find it distracting. Others don't even notice it. It's a matter of personal preference. And while the keyboard is a vast improvement over previous generations, it's still not as tactile as a mechanical keyboard. If you're used to typing on a ThinkPad or a MacBook Air, the feedback might feel a bit muted. Finally, the price. Starting at around $1,999 for this configuration, it's not cheap. But then again, neither is mediocrity. This is a pro-level machine for pro-level users. If you're a creative professional, a developer, or a power user who demands the best, this isn't an expense. It's an investment. So how does it stack up against the competition? Let's compare it to the Dell XPS 15, a popular Windows alternative. The XPS 15 has a gorgeous display and strong performance, but it's still running on Intel's 11th gen processors with NVIDIA graphics. The MacBook Pro, with its M1 Pro chip and integrated GPU, outperforms it in both CPU and GPU tasks while delivering significantly better battery life. And unlike many Windows laptops, the MacBook Pro doesn't throttle under sustained loads. It just keeps going. Against the MacBook Air with M1, the Pro wins in raw power, thermal management, and connectivity. The Air is great for light tasks, but if you're pushing your machine to its limits, the Pro is the clear choice. So, who is this MacBook Pro for? It's for the video editor who needs to render 4K footage in minutes. It's for the music producer who wants to run a dozen virtual instruments without a hiccup. It's for the developer who's compiling code while streaming a conference call. It's for anyone who refuses to wait for their computer to catch up. If you're a creative professional, a power user, or someone who simply demands the best, this machine isn't just a tool, it's a partner. The 2021 Apple MacBook Pro in 14-inch space gray with the M1 Pro chip, 16 gigabytes RAM, and 1 terabyte SSD is more than a laptop. It's a statement. It's a leap forward. And in a world where most devices feel like they're stuck in the past, this one feels like it's from the future. If you're ready to leave compromise behind and embrace performance that doesn't just meet your needs, then this is your machine. Go ahead, take the leap. Your future self will thank you.